Happy Monday, YouTube. Today we're going on a field trip. I'm going to take you to Jolla Cove where we will visit harbor seals and other wildlife that is in the area. So here we go. To get to the seals, you have to walk down this cement pathway that has stairs, and then the tight rails leads you between the beach and the water area. And if you look over to the side, there are the seals. They're all laying on the rocks, basking in the sun and enjoying the water coming and going, but really they're just kind of hanging out. It's not breeding season, it's not pupping season, it's just kind of getting ready for winter season, and I really enjoy hanging out and watching them. You can see that they respond as the waves come in. That always makes me laugh to see their heads bob up. These guys actually are a little bit of a local controversy. They stay in an area that is called the children's pool because it was blocked off to have a safe place for kids to swim. The problem is, if you consider this a problem, the seals have been here for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years. This is their beach, it's their space. So can you really kick them out so that human kids can swim? Not really. So you have protests back and forth on either side. You can see the wide beach area that's all protected here, and when they do have pups, they come up and lay on the beach. And I've actually seen pups born out there. It's pretty awesome. Tons of pelicans, tons of cormorants, lots of other birds, and even ground squirrels and things like that. It's also a good place to observe some of the coastal marine plants, as you can see as the waves crash over them right here. And it's a good place to look straight down at some of California's tide pools. There are places where you can get closer to them. Of course, you can't approach with the seals laying all over the rocks here, but you can see the little places between the rocks that create the pools where other wildlife can live. Things like small fish, crabs, urchins, all sorts of stuff. I have to admit though, the seals are really a big draw. Of course, as the tide comes in, it brings nutrients and other small animals that might find shelter in the pools. You can see everything moving, provides oxygen for the things inside, and if you watch carefully in this tide pool, you'll even see some of the little fish swimming around, pushed out of the seaweed by the current. It's pretty cool to watch. Crabs cover the rocks. They hide in the little nooks and crannies, and they find things that they can eat. They either are on the surface like this, or sometimes they even hang out at the edge of deep pockets or craters. Though it might be hard to tell, this guy is actually underwater. There's about 3 inches between him and the surface, and he's picking through the tiny, tiny little flakes looking for food. Still though, the seals are pretty entertaining. I love to see them stretch their flippers up as they turn and bask in the sunshine. And you can tell where the sun has hit them but where they're still wet because they almost have a stripe on them from wet fur and dry fur. Overall, this is one of my favorite places in San Diego. I always take out-of-town guests to visit it. You can see the clear, sparkling water. You can see the sand underneath. It's a nice place to look at everything without having to get yourself tangled in the seaweed if you actually try to go swim at a beach that's further up the coast. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the trip. I had a really good time heading out and enjoying some sunshine on this December day. And have a great week. Bye.